Cheers,
Well,
brother.
Let's start with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Honest, and this job was actually very special for us to come in and help plan, and you're right from the start, and obviously knowing her from when we first met a long time ago in a different life of industry that you're in.
Yeah. No, I when we this project was coming to fruition, and we were had committed to it, and then we were in the process of deciding which contractor we would work with. Of course, we had to go through the motions of sort of sussing out a few other companies, but in the back of my mind, I always thought that I really wanted to work with you guys. And I remember early on, I come from a paint manufacturing company, Mills Paint, and my dad ran that. My grandpa founded that, and so I had a commercial painting business, and that's how we met, right? Like we met in maybe it was like 2011.
Yes,
2011. I met Craig Stangetta because his wife, or girlfriend at the time, was working at Shambar, and Melissa, my wife, current wife, is working at Shambar as well. So that's how I met Craig, and he was like, "Oh, you're a painter, hey? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've got a job for you," or whatever. We exchanged contacts or whatever, and it was Clue Club. And then I came in and I met you, and that was sort of like maybe one of your bigger jobs at the time, and we connected, and
No, it was a funny one. Somehow Don the group trusted a 24-year-old to build a restaurant for him.
Yeah.
But it's funny of Craig doing, obviously St. Marie doing the design here, and what he did to help me and just get me into help with that job, and the connections I made just through that, and obviously meeting you.
Yeah.
And, it was a sad day when you said you're not doing that anymore, and we parted ways. But seeing what you've grown here and done with the brand, and obviously from the initial brewing, and then getting an iconic spot like this built is something to be really proud of.
It's pretty special, and it's kind of cool because we connected early on, and I was really inspired by what Craig was doing with St. Marie and what you were doing with Pacific, and at the time you guys were building some really cool things, and I felt really fortunate to be involved in those things as a painting contractor, but I always had this vision that I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to be the client. I'm going to open the restaurant one day. And so that was in the back of my mind for a long time, and then I followed along with what you guys were doing, and saw all the amazing spaces that you were building. Really proud of what you guys have accomplished, and so it was kind of a full circle moment to then re-engage you and connect again, 13, 14 years later, or something like that.
It's pretty special.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. So congratulations on your success.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're really happy to have been able to do this with you. So it's been amazing.
A pleasure, and just seeing it all come together, and your guys' passion and commitment to the community out here, and what you guys are doing from the people behind Four Winds is totally. pretty special to be a part of it, and obviously the full circle of working with you. So
cheers, man.
It's been great, and getting to meet the rest of your family too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Which are all lovely people.
Now we have a place where we can meet up and have dinner and drinks and have some fun.
Awesome.
My man. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.